So, this is a thing that got teased today with the hashtag coming soon. So, I'm assuming it's not for the spring. It's gonna be for the fall. And it says, we can become anything, blend in with anything, and you'll never be able to tell us apart. Now, chameleons. Okay. I love chameleons. I used to have one. It was my best buddy. Something happened to him, unfortunately. I didn't have this kind right here. Actually, it was a Jackson's chameleon, which is the one with the 3 horns. But, anywho, somebody must have a panther chameleon is all I'm saying. But there's a couple things that I see here, and of course everyone has noticed it as well. The moon logo, and it's also kind of a Krakatopia-ish looking loincloth. I'm like, it's not an outfit. I do like the half and half where we have the blue, which definitely represents the moon, and then we also have the gray. I don't know if that is in reference to, I don't think it's for shadow magic, but you never know. But I do love the fact that it has on the blue side, it has a gray eye, and on the gray side, it has a blue eye. And on the blue side, it has the gray part of the skirt. It's a Krakatopian kilt. And on the gray side, it's blue. I really, really like that. It's so neat. And if you notice, they seem to be kind of evilly grinning on one side and not so much on the other side. I will say they could have made the eyes bug out a bit more. Not a lot of artists get that right. They got the eyes that are literally like telescoping out of their bodies. But I appreciate that you did the feet right. I'm so picky about that. I can't with Rango. And of course, half the chameleon is gray and half is blue. So it's very nice. Clearly it's Moon. Now, what does Moon do? Moon transforms. What type of spells does Moon have? Well, they have polymorphs. This one turns you into a cat bandit for 6 rounds, and you have a particular set of spells available to you during those 6 rounds and those 6 rounds only. And you only have access to those particular spells of the cat bandit. There's other ones like Colossus, Draconian, Elemental, a Storm Elemental, Gobbler, Icehorn. Azteca, I believe, was the last time we got polymorphs. Jaguar, Mander, Ninja, Terra, Treant. My particular favorites of the moon spells are actually the shift spells, which means it turns you into this character for just that round to do this attack, and it usually has an added effect. This one, which is the Shift Dread Paladin, does ice damage and then puts a 15, 30, or 45% blade. Yes, that's nice. And then there's the life one, which does damage and then gives a weakness and a blade for you. Nice. Then there's the Grendel, which does damage and damage over time and gives a weakness and a mantle. That's hardcore. I love it. There's the Ogre, which does myth damage and then removes a blade and a shield from the target. The Storm one does damage and steals a pip. The Sugar Glider does death damage and gives a weakness and a healing weakness. The Balance one does damage and then gives you a pierce and accuracy. And then there's some that's just from gear. This one does damage and then gives 3 blades. Wow. I mean, they did tease us with like a moon wand hit, but I gotta say that was a severe letdown. It was just like, and you hit him. That was it. Here is the Moonbeam. This is from the Whiteheart gear from that bundle. Yeah, they have 235. This does 130. Look, I don't even get like a cool cast. No, boom. That's it. That's it. It is a gorgeous card, but such a letdown. No special thing, no moons flying everywhere, nothing. Those centaur archers in Mount Olympus. And the first time I saw a moon cast, it was like, oh. I don't care what anyone says. Moon is the #1 school. Thank you very much. Just saying. Maybe not in the game, but in my fantasy world it is. So, the thing that I also take away from this is that it says we can become anything, blend in with anything, and you'll never be able to tell us apart. hopefully that means that we're going to be getting at least some sort of teaser of what the Moon School revamp or update that they're going to be giving us. They already told us that they're going to be doing this, but the fact that they're saying us, you'll never be able to tell us apart, that seems like it might be some sort of thing we're fighting as well. I would love another cool boss. Not a raid though, please. I'll just say I don't have time for raids. I wish I had more time. But I'm very, very excited for this. I know it's not a great picture, but you can see my chameleon. His name was Jackson Green. Not very original. I know. But yeah, this is way back when I worked at the zoo. I used to take him with me and ride around on my head. But yes, of course, these aren't as easy to get anymore, unfortunately. So sad. So sad. But I will say, I've only had 2 types of chameleons, but on their back feet, they have 3 toes and 2 toes. Just saying. The front is 2 and 2. The back, at least for the Jacksons and for the Mellors, they have 3 toes and 5 toes. I'm not an expert on all chameleons. I just know the 2 that I've had in the past. Yeah, by the way, I'm just going to dispel myths right here. Chameleons cannot just copy whatever colors around them. Again, going back to this picture right here, they have a particular pattern on their body, and those particular shapes and things can change color. I don't want to say it's their mood per se, because like when he would be really, really cold, he would turn really dark, and if he was way too hot, he would get really, really light colored. But if it saw something it really didn't like, it would be vividly colored. Yeah, not like that. That one is on the branch, so he's probably hunting for the bugs that are flying around, which is another handy thing of having a chameleon, especially a little small one. Jacksons are very tiny. They're about this big with a tail, but they're like this big. They're really tiny. Love them. I know it's not reality. It's just a game, so of course it's going to change all sorts of weird colors just for whatever reason it wants to. Just giving you some chameleon facts there. I love them. I love them. So excited about this. 1, it's Moon. 2, it's chameleon. Oh my gosh, I'm literally like having brain explosions right now. So what do you think? Do you think I'm totally bonkers and Moon School sucks, or yay, Team Moon? So let me know in the comments your thoughts about this teaser, and I thank you so much for checking this out and enjoying all the videos I'm making for you, bringing you some news as it comes, giving you some spell updates, and showing off all different passive spells, mounts, whatever. You can tell I love everything about the game. Both games, actually. I just don't give Pirate enough love. I'm sorry. I wish there was 2 of me. Anywho, we'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.